So hey folks, today I'm headed out to get the box blade for the tractor. I just bought the Frontier BB2048. We're gonna go get it and we'll show you what that's all about. Come on along. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about why I bought this particular model. John Deere Frontier makes two different 4-foot box blade models. They make the BB2048, which is what this is, and they make the BB2048L. I believe that the L may mean lighter weight. I'm not quite sure why they did that particular name on it, but the difference in weight of the two models is about 80 pounds. The 2048L comes in at 275 pounds total. The 2048 comes in at 355, 80 pounds difference. Some of that weight comes from the extra tine that's in the 2048. You get 4 tines in the 2048, you only get 3 in the L. The back plate is also a heavier duty construction. It's a 3/8 steel plate versus a 1/4 inch steel plate, 3/16 steel plate that's on the other model. I believe the boxes are pretty much the same. I did read one thing that supposedly this model will carry some like 12 cubic feet versus the other model 8 cubic feet. But if they're the same size, I can't believe that that's really the case. You know, you get so many different conflicting information out there. But the reason that I bought this was because I thought that maybe the extra weight would help to keep it from bouncing around. Watching a lot of the videos with the L, it seems as though the box would just continue to bounce on the ground. I think that maybe the extra 80 pounds may help with that a little bit, and it might keep it down on the ground. I mean, as you all know, the small Category 1 tractors have no force going down. The 3-point hitches can lift, but there's no down pressure, no down force. So I thought maybe the extra weight would help. And I also like the idea that the 4 tines would dig up more of the ground. I'm planning on doing some pasture work with this. We want to be able to grow some grass for our donkeys, and I'm going to want to level out some of the little area of a pasture that we have and be able to kind of grade that out better, get rid of some of the ruts and things that we have there, so that we can, you know, plant it with seed and get it covered up with hay and grow a good stand of grass for them to be able to graze on. So we'll see what's going to happen. I hope that there's really not going to be much of a problem with the extra weight lifting it. I've also read something that, you know, you won't be able to lift it as high. I don't think that much difference in the weight will will matter. Again, I just hope the extra weight doesn't bog it down any more than the light weight on my 1025R tractor. So you know, it's just going to have to be a wait and see. The other model that I looked at that I think is probably the most comparable to this is the King Kutter model. King Kutter makes two basic 4-foot models. They make a standard and a professional. The professional is really heavy. It's like 450 pounds. Their standard model weighs in, I believe, at 377 pounds. So, I mean, that's very, again, comparable to this. They also make a 3-tine model, which is even less. So price point wise, if you went to the King Kutter, you could buy that for just about $700 in Rural King. I got this from the dealer for, you know, $940. Yes, it's $240 more, but you know, again, the big thing is it's John Deere. It comes with a 1-year warranty. I couldn't find any information at all about the King Kutter warranty. I read something that they even said that, you know, after it hits the ground, warranty's over. So if I have a problem with this within the first year, I can go back and talk to my dealer about it. But I also want to go over a couple things that are different, which a lot of people talk about. One of the things about the King Kutter models and some of the models that you see is that the top bracket is welded into the frame on both sides. On the John Deere, it's bolted in with, you know, grade 8 bolts. I don't really think that would be a problem. I figured that on the lightweight tractor, you know, like the Category 1, if you're going to tear up this box, you're going to tear up your tractor first. So I really don't think that it's going to be a matter that, you know, I'm going to be going along and I'm going to tear the top bracket off the box by hitting something. If anything, I'll probably break, you know, part of my 3-point system on the tractor first. So again, you got to be careful with a small tractor. So I mean, that's one thing. Now, the other thing that the King Kutter has, which is really kind of cool, they have a second bracket that comes off here, and then this pin is removable. So I mean, that's one other factor that, you know, gives you extra support at this part here. But I also say to that, I think that with this extra plate and everything that's on here, I don't see that this would ever be a failure point. And if it is a failure point, it would be what you would want. You would want this to fail. You'd want these points to fail on it anyways, so that you don't do damage to your 3-point hitch. So again, I think the design that John Deere did with their equipment is probably the best thing to get for the tractor. Again, my opinion. Is it more expensive? Yes, it is. But again, it's all my opinion. I do think that the advantage here is that, you know, maybe the weight will be a good thing. Maybe it won't be. I'll let you know. It's going to be a good month or so before I get around to getting out and getting in the fields to do what I want to do. It's February here now, still very wet, still really mucky. It's not the time to get out there and start doing anything like this. So we'll have this on the tractor sometime in the next month or so. I'll feature that video, and we'll let you be the judge along with me when we try it out to see how it goes. My wife had gotten a Carhartt grill cover as a promotional item for something she'd bought one time for free, and she stuck it away. It happens to be perfect. It's for like a super oversized gas grill, which we don't use a gas grill. Out here in the woods, we use our Weber kettle grill with charcoal all the time. So this is going to work out perfectly for us and cover up the box blade and keep it from rusting out, hopefully. Because they'll probably spend more time on a pallet than it will on the tractor, like most implements for tractors. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching our channel and visiting us. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button while you're here. Also hit the like button if you like this video and the other videos that we do, and hit the notifications bell so that you'll know when we upload our next video. Appreciate you looking in on us, and take care till the next time. See ya.